Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Sunday Night Recap Show, our weekly show here on the channel every Sunday night. Go through every sport, basketball, baseball, hockey, football, rugby, you name it. We talk about it. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I just want to shout out everybody who was on the earlier stream with the Knicks and the Lakers. Thank you so much. Our first NBA play-by-play was a success, so I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you so much. And now we have our weekly roundup show here tonight. We have, of course, Joe, NITHIN, Johnny Salami, George, Swing for the Fences, and more coming up very, very soon. So we get a whole panel on here tonight. A lot of fun, exciting news to talk about. So let's take it away. Thank you guys for being here.
Well, first of all, shout out to everyone here from the chat, and obviously tuning in for Evan's stream with the Knicks and Lakers game. What a game at Madison Square Garden! You had the whole stars out there. You had the whole broadcast crew, pretty much. Carmelo Anthony, T Mac, Vince Carter, Reggie Miller, you name it, Mike Tirico. You had everyone there, and obviously it was that could be the preview of the finals. You never know; anything can happen. Chef Dick, what up?
I'm gonna kill all of you guys. Hey guys, I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Okay.
But great call from Evan. Obviously, Knicks big win for the Knicks.
Well, hey,
hey, let's go Knicks. Let's go. We're on right. The Knicks are on. They're on to something right now. They've been winning games, and watch out. The Knicks putting on a winning streak. So I just want to give a big shout out to Evan. Obviously, now welcome to the Sunday Night Recap. We got a lot of things to go over. George, welcome. Welcome, Johnny. Welcome, Chef. Welcome, Evan. What's up, Joe? My team and I we booked a lot of guests for this week and obviously the upcoming week. So stay tuned for all that. We'll get to that later. Obviously, tomorrow I'll be heading to San Francisco for Super Bowl week. So stay tuned for that. And then, here we go.
Well, Johnny Salami, what's going on?
Yeah, so I just want to say shout out to Evan. That was an awesome call of the game. I'm happy the Knicks won. And I said in halftime, I said the Knicks would come back and win it, and they did. So I'm happy about that. Maybe the Knicks can, get it together and turn it around. I know they had their struggles these last few weeks. I'd like to see, them do better and play well because it's about darn time we do something, man. We need a win here. We need a championship, not just for the whole city, but I mean, come on, it's been what, 1973 or was it 1974 last time the Knicks won? It's been a while, so we need something.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing?
Hey, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
It's all right.
I think we're all
good. You're good.
Yeah.
We had the Knicks. Evan was calling the Knicks and Lakers game.
Yeah, I understand that. This is a lot going on.
Oh no, you're fine. Welcome to the stream.
Good job, Evan. By the way,
Love this.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great job. And then that dunk by LeBron and Reggie's reaction.
He always has the reactions. He's like a comedian right there next to Tirico. He's funny.
Oh yeah. Well, and then I felt bad for the analyst that was in between Reggie and Mike Tirico.
Was that Grant Hill?
I think that was Grant Hill. I gotta look back at it.
Yeah, I mean, because he got like squashed like a bug in a rug.
Bob Costas was there at the game too.
Yeah, Spike Lee, a lot of things.
All the stars were out there, man. What? It doesn't get better than that. Lakers Knicks primetime game at Madison Square Garden. LeBron coming into town. Come on, you expect all the stars to be out there, and that could be the preview, like I said, of the finals if everything goes right for both teams.
Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And then it's a lot of things too. And I mean, hey, the way Luka and LeBron are playing right now, if they can just get the rest of the team to kind of keep that momentum going, the Lakers are gonna be a tough team to beat in the West.
For sure.
Well, guys, let's hear from George. So welcome, George, to the stream. And how you doing? How you feeling? And he was at Guys, he was at Pinstripe Pride, so let him
Oh,
tell
nice.
you Pinstripe Pride.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Met up with some great people. Saw my good friend, I like to call him, Oswaldo Cabrera. Had him back on
Nice.
for another nice interview. I believe that was my 5th time actually catching up with him, doing a nice interview. And then for the first time, got to meet up with Ben Rice. Had a
Yep.
great interview with Ben Rice. And then today, some of you guys know him, Homer Bush. He's been on NY Yankee Mania. Another great interview with him. I believe that was actually Johnny's first show that night, which was really good. Homer Bush. So just a really fun weekend, making content, doing some great interviews, meeting some new people. Ben Rice was really nice, really fun guy, and he's gonna have a big year, Ben Rice. So I'm excited for that. Just a fun weekend.
Yep. And also, what do you call it? They had obviously my work colleague Jabba was there. Yeah, Jabba. Everybody was actually, I think, everybody was really looking forward to Jabba because Jabba really never does that stuff. But that was his first appearance at Pinstripe Pride, by the way, ever. So kudos to Jabba for making the trip out here to New York, and I heard that he had a great time, so that's good for us. And our guy Tyler Santiago from San Diego Sports did an interview with him. That was pretty cool. So go check that out on the thing. But also today, I want to give a big birthday shout out to Chaz Chisholm. Happy birthday to Chaz! Obviously,
Nice.
he was at Pinstripe Pride yesterday. I saw some photos there, and he's gonna have a big year again this year, obviously. And I feel confident that he's gonna have the same season as last year or even better. I think he's on a mission. He's on a vengeance, and he's doing great things. And we want I mean, he's obviously a quality player, a great player to have on the championship team. So I'm really looking forward to see what Chaz Chisholm does this year for the Yankees. So, but happy birthday to him. Enjoy your night. There you go.
Nothing but
I knew he was gonna play that. I'm just waiting for it to
I know.
come up. I was just waiting.
Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
So-
let's go.
Yeah, and then
Happy birthday.
also, what were you guys' reactions with the Eugenio Suarez?
Ooh.
Good for
1
the
year,
Reds.
15 million to the Reds.
Good for
He's,
them.
About time he signed too. It
Yeah.
took
I know.
a while.
he's going back and forth with teams, the same
Yeah.
teams. Like I watch him go back to the Mariners next year. Watch. But no, he's
Yeah.
gonna. But I love it for the Reds. I think they needed that right-handed bat. They actually, speaking of the Reds, everybody on the panel and on the chat, kudos for them for being aggressive in free agency, because this is a team that is never aggressive. They usually build from within
Mm-hmm.
in trades, but they went after Kyle Schwarber. I give them credit. They wanted Kyle Schwarber, but that didn't happen. And then they pivoted. I mean, they made some other minor moves, small moves, but that can impact the team.
Mhm.
But I guess when the Suarez market, I mean, we were all surprised that no one was interested in Suarez. So I guess they saw the Suarez market drop. That's when they pivoted and swooped in and got their guy back. And man, the Reds fans love him over there. I think that's a good pickup for them, and on a 1-year deal. He can always go back to Fraser market, obviously, if he has a big year. And I think the Reds are primed to have a big year this year. They're young, exciting. Obviously, Ella De La Cruz and Terry Francona as a manager. So I think they're primed. They're ready. And what a big pickup. And the Reds fans should be excited that he's back.
Yeah. You watch, so that NL Central is going to be a fight. You know, and I think the Reds, I mean, usually a lot of weak team, but I mean, the Cards are in a rebuild.
Yeah,
The Pirates, nobody knows what they're really going to do. They could compete. They got a lot of young talent there on the Pirates, so you can't count them out. And then you got the Brewers and the
Cubs.
the Reds and the Cubs. Those are going to be 3 good teams, but that might be a 3-team fight right there.
Well, I think it's great that we see smaller market teams spending money, even if it's 1 year, 15 million. That's a lot. I mean, we saw what Trent Grisham got. So to see Eugenio Suarez, I think he's going to have a good year for the Reds. Playing in that ballpark in Cincinnati, good fit for him, good fit for the team. And he was there for a while there, 2015 to 2021, I believe. So good for him, and he'll have a good year.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, one of the best power bats in the game of baseball. The Reds are definitely an interesting team. Obviously, they have Mr. Overrated Ellie De La Cruz, in my opinion. But then they they have an interesting infield coming into next year. Second base is their X factor, Matt McLean, top prospect coming up with the Reds maybe a year and a half ago, and he really had a good half season when he was called up with the Reds, and I really liked his play, honestly. The biggest problem was he got hurt. Just injury riddled since that first hot start. I mean, this was 2023, batted, I mean, in 403 plate appearances, a 290 average, managed to hit 16 homers, stole 14 bases, an OPS of 864. I mean, the numbers were good when he played, but then he missed all of 2024 hurt. This season, he didn't play a ton because he was hurt again. I really think next year, in his age 26 season, Matt McLean could really be a key to this Reds team, and that's a good infield. Yeah. He got Spencer Steer at first base, who I really like as a player. He got Matt McLean at second, Ellie at short, and now Suarez at third. That's a good infield. That's definitely a competitive infield. That's definitely a big step up from last year's infield, and this was a playoff team last year. The Reds really are looking primed to maybe make a little sneaky run right there, maybe like what the Diamondbacks did a few years ago when they ended up actually making the World Series. I really like, and they got Tyler Soderstrom too to add to the outfield. This team, and then they got the pitching. They got Hunter Green, one of the best young pitchers in the game. Andrew Abbott, his counterpart. A really good rotation that's young and exciting. This is a fun team to watch. They're going to mash in that ballpark. This is definitely possibly another wild card appearance for them, and look for them to possibly even make a deeper push than last year.
Yeah, I think that this Reds team reminds me of the Washington Nationals team when they were struggling. Remember the year when they were struggling big time in the beginning of the season? They were able to regroup, and they made the World Series to beat the Astros. And guess who was on that World Series team? Yan Gomes, right-handed catcher that had been preaching for the Yankees to get for a while. So
he sucks.
I know, but that's the type of guy that the Yankees need, right-handed catcher. So I've been preaching all that, but. So I think the Reds could be like that team where, like what George says, sneaky team, Cinderella team. The team that you don't expect to make a run. But George, speaking of McLean, do you see him possibly making the team this year out of spring training?
McLean, yeah. I mean, he was their starting second baseman when he was healthy last year. There's no doubt. Matt McLean's easily going to make the team. I mean, they're hoping for him to have a star season. They already know what he's capable of. He's 100%. Making the Reds roster. That's not really a question.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that they traded India, Jonathan India.
Yeah, India
to make room for McLean a couple years ago. So and he had a stellar rookie year, and then the injuries happened. So I mean, yeah, I just think that 1-2 punch they're hoping on is Ellie De La Cruz.
Yep.
And McLean. And a lot of the other core, they're young guys. And then some, you mix in the Suarez as a veteran.
Yep.
For leadership. Because you also got Adams as a pitcher. Yeah, Hunter Green, that's another stellar stud of a starting pitcher.
Yep.
Yeah, you got a lot of people. So a good team. And then Tito Francona. Never count out a team managed by Tito Francona.
Yeah, I like his name better, Tito, than Terry.
Tito,
I know, right?
Tito,
I love Tito.
Tito's, you like Tito's, right? Tito's drink.
I love Tito's. That's right.
Tito,
every way.
Remember those chips
across the board? Not even chips, but anything across the board.
Yeah, but I mean, the drinks, and then you had the Tito's chips. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then don't forget the double bubble. Gotta have a whole 5-gallon drum of double bubble gum.
Right. I love it. Here's my thing with look, I'm really glad like the Reds, Diamondbacks, the White Sox. I'm really glad they're doing their thing. There's no inkling in me to be like, oh, how dare them do what they have to do to make their teams better. I'm excited for them. I'm excited for the East. I'm excited for the AL East too. When whatever Toronto did, Boston did, whatever we and I covered that as well too. Good for them. I want to see huge competition. I want to see this is why yeah, sure. At the end of the day, I'm a Yankees fan, but I'm also a sports fan, a baseball fan. I want this competitiveness to be close down to the wire, and I love this. So I love like all these teams right now are like we're going to make some noise. We're going to do this. And yeah, absolutely. I'm rooting for these teams. I want them to do good. I want them to do well. I never want to be like, you know what? I hope the Blue Jays are going to suck. I hope they will die. No, that's not me. This is the competitiveness, the healthy competitiveness that we all should have. It's like, you know what? Us Yankee fans should be like, you know what? We're going to go head to head on the field, and it's going to be healthy. It's going to be absolutely strong. It's going to be a dogfight. I love that, and this is the way it should be. Especially like all around the MLB, you know, just all around too. And I love the way like just the teams are trying to just pretty much upgrade the roster just to compete. It's amazing. You haven't seen that in a long time. It's always like, you know, oh, this team is a team to beat. This team is the team to beat. No, it's enough. I think that the underdog right now, there should be a lot of underdogs right now, especially coming into the this season right now, going to spring training. I think it's going to be very interesting right now, especially with the White Sox too. Just like, you know, with Murakami as well too. But like, but anyone else, I want to see like what's going to happen in regards to not even like just the division, but just all around. It's very interesting, and this is great. This is what we need. This is just like everything else has just been boring. Now it's like, wow, there's like a twist right now where it's like, it's not only the Yankees, what the Yankees are going to do, how they're going to perform. But right now it's like, wow, how are these other teams going to perform? They're making a lot of noise right now. So love that. I absolutely love that. And this is something maybe the noise that the other teams are making. I said this a lot of times, a lot of this noise that the other teams have been making, especially in the East, the Yankees should take notice. But whatever. I mean, what's going to happen right now? This is the product that we're putting on the field. You like it or not, this is it. This is it. So I think I'm not going to say how the Yankees roster is going to compare to what like the other teams are going to how the other teams are going to perform. I don't know. We shall see. But I just love the way like this whole competitiveness is like so. It's just like the NBA right now. Like everything is so athletic. Everything is so like dynamic. Yep. It's just almost the same way. And I just love the direction this is going with. So yeah, come spring training. Again, spring training, but we especially with the other teams as well. I think it's going to be really, really interesting how everyone has that, like they call it the eye of the tiger, just like Rocky. A lot of teams are going to have that. It's not like they're going to rebuild, but they're going for the championship. They're going for the World Series. It's a different time right now, and you'll see that. And even like the last place teams, like the White Sox, and like it's like I'm going to call the Rockies out too. Look, I know I have to call them out, but you just never know. They can call all their young players up, and you can also say with the young players, they're not going to make it because they have no experience. It doesn't matter. You don't know what they're going to do, how they're going to perform. Everything's in writing right now on paper. You have to see what every team's going to do with action on the field. Yeah. And that's how it's going to be with the Yankees too. So you can't count any team out. Everyone is a challenge to the Yankees. And every team is also a challenge to each other in the division. So this is great, and I love this. I want to see this. So this is a very exciting time for baseball right now. So
yeah, and then you don't know what kind of wrench the World Baseball Classic is going to throw in.
That too.
for what's gonna happen. But hey, I love that athletes get the opportunity to compete in that type of deal with baseball. Just we went through that before, where stars got hurt and they were out for the whole season, aka Edwin Diaz with the Mets. But there's still a lot of free agents left on the board, and then we have one free agent who took himself off the board via retirement.
Yep, David Robinson.
Yep. David Robinson decided to end his 17-year major league career by officially announcing his retirement.
Yep, David Robinson was also at Pinstripe Pride. So I saw pictures of that there. Speaking of the White Sox, I want to get everyone's thoughts on the panel and in the chat. What are your thoughts? What was your thoughts when they got Jordan Hicks today from the Red Sox? And the White Sox gave up a couple of prospects. I don't know, some unknown prospects, but let's talk about getting a guy like Jordan Hicks in the fold, because the White Sox have been making moves, underrated.
Yeah, they have.
But I think there's still going to be they're not going to make the playoffs. It's still developing. But let's talk about the Jordan Hicks.
No.
Yeah. Anything can happen. But
I mean,
Jordan
Hicks, isn't this like his third team or something?
Yeah, Cardinals.
On the Giants.
Started with the Cardinals, was a really good rookie, Jordan Hicks.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he bounced around a little. He signed with the Giants, and the Giants kind of screwed him. The Giants, I mean, this guy was a starter when he first came up with the Cardinals, and he honestly was really good to start his MLB career. He throws like 103, Jordan Hicks, absolute flamethrower. Got Tommy John. I'm just pulling up his numbers right now and his stats. So yeah, came up, and then he got Tommy John. It looks like, I think, end of 2019. He opted out in the 2020 pandemic. That was not because he was like cautious with the pandemic or whatever. He was basically just he was nursing his elbow or whatever, but he was out for that year. He came back with St. Louis, and then he only pitched 10 innings 2021 because more injuries hit him. He finished out his career with St. Louis in 2022. He got moved at the deadline to San Francisco. And then he wasn't that bad with San Francisco, spent another year there, and then they tried to make him a starter. It all went downhill. He got sent to the Red Sox in the Rafael Devers trade. And now just recently, today, he got sent, or yesterday, whatever it was, he got sent from San Fran over he got sent from Boston over to the White Sox after the worst year of his career. A 6 ERA with the Red Sox, a very bad season. He's still only 29. He's in his prime still. I mean, this is still someone whose fastball is still electric. He's got a deep arsenal. I like this move for the White Sox. Is what have you got to lose? Honestly, there's not really that could go wrong at this point. And they have so many guys that are just so intriguing. Murakami's definitely the biggest guy. But then you got guys like my favorite player on the White Sox is Kyle Teel. Kyle Teel is their catcher. And Kyle Teel honestly had a very good under the radar season last year. Only played in a few games, but only like 30 games or something. Put together a good slash line though, Kyle Teel. He's only 23. Like, this is a guy they could really build on. I mean, I've seen people say he's going to be an all-star next year. I won't go that far, but you got guys like Colson Montgomery, who's a really good contact bat. You got freaking Lennon Sosa. What a name right there. Lennon Sosa, who's a good little player for them. He actually had a good season last year. Hit 22 homers for them. He's only 26. It's a young, intriguing team. So definitely, I'm going to keep an eye on them. You got Murakami there too. You got Miguel Vargas, who was a top shortstop prospect with the Dodgers, who's another guy that's intriguing. The only real problem is the rotation. There's not really much there. I don't know if Drew Thorpe is still there. Former Yankee prospect. He might still be there. He could be someone to watch out for. But this lineup, honestly, is very intriguing.
Yeah, speaking of Kyle Teel, Isn't he a Jersey guy, a New York guy? I think.
He might be.
Yeah, I saw the other day that Dana McCartan was there with him at an event. I got to double check, but I think he was somewhere in New Jersey, New York, doing an event or doing a camp for the kids.
I'm looking. He went
Yeah.
to UVA.
Yeah.
Go
But,
Cavs.
you know-
That's a nice college.
But overall, the trade's not bad. I mean, you're sending a couple of prospects over for a guy that is a stud arm if you can keep him healthy. But I think he'd be better off in the bullpen than as a starter.
Yes, he went to Ridgewood, New Jersey. Yeah, he was born in Ridgewood, New Jersey. Went to Mawa High School. There you go. Yep.
Okay.
But yeah,
Went to Mawa. I wonder if Christopher
Wow.
ever coached against Kyle Teal.
Yeah. Speaking of Christopher, he's in the chat here.
He's a New Jersey high school coach. I wonder if he's getting flashbacks. Oh, that kid Kyle Teal hit 4 homers against us. Freaking hate that kid. It's probably getting
Yeah.
PTSD.
That one guy
Oh,
that-
he just put it in the comments. Coached
Four.
against him.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right.
Wow.
He's already getting PTSD from Kyle Teal, knocking him out of the state tournament.
Yeah. So wait, what is? Ken says here Wednesday, March 25th, 26th, MLB opening day is the day of dreams of grandeur, where all teams have dreams of being. Yep, everyone record is 0-0. There you go. Well said, Ken. There you go. Well put together.
yeah.
Everybody's 0-0. I think the
Hey.
Yankees are 162-0. So
There you go. Perfect.
Christmas in the spring, right?
Huh?
I said Christmas in the spring, in the MLB opening day.
Yep.
No, and one of the best days in sports. One of the big days. And guys, it's interesting, but yeah, the whole Jordan Hicks, it's like he's getting passed around like a whole hot plate of enchiladas.
Like you said, yeah.
Like cigarettes in prison. What are you trying to say? Oh,
Well, I said hot potato in the text earlier,
okay. Gotcha.
but I wanted to mix it up a little bit,
Oh, okay. I took it further. Okay.
Or Chef Nick, maybe he's
You
getting.
took it a little further. I was trying to keep from the.
Yeah, he did.
He's been getting past her like shredded coleslaw.
Well, no, guys. Yeah, but it's interesting. What do you think there, Johnny?
Yeah.
I'm actually happy for the White Sox because they're
Yeah.
actually doing stuff.
Yeah.
Now, will they make the playoffs? Probably not. It's still a possibility, but I don't see it happening. But hey, it's a long season. We'll see what happens.
And hey,
So think of Jordan Hicks. I think if the right people and the right pitching coach, I feel like he might have the possibility. I'm not saying he's being an ace, but I feel like he could be a decent pitcher on a pitching staff and on the pitching staff. I'm just happy that they're doing something. Maybe this is a turn. Maybe the ownership now figures, hey, let's do something, or they're anticipating in 2027 when the CBA expires, there might be a salary floor that might be part of the deal, and maybe they're saying, hey, let's get the ball started to do stuff with this team to improve it. It's the only thing I can think of, but I'm happy for it. I want to see what happens. I want to see where they finish. Maybe they'll actually have a winning record this time or get close to it.
I think they're trying to. I think they could possibly see a lockout. They're just trying to get all these players that have control, try to get them experience. I mean, the same could be said for the Athletics, who just signed Jacob Wilson to a 7-year deal. They want to keep their superstars all locked up. I love Jacob Wilson. I mean, the biggest domino to fall for them now is Nick Kurtz. I mean, that guy is going to be a top 10 player in baseball.
Yeah.
Nick Kurtz. I think just basically teams. I think this is just signs of the lockout. So I think the Jacob Wilson extension is just showing that teams are playing a little cautious right now. And the White Sox, so what if they had a bad year? They gave guys like Kyle Teal those MLB at bats. They gave Lennon Sosa MLB at bats. They gave all these guys experience. They're going to give them a full season next year now. So what if they fall flat on their face? They're going to get better. Hopefully they don't just fall off the cliff and forgot how to play baseball. But they get those years under their belt and they start to take the next steps forward. And then when everyone's shaking their head. What do we do with this lockout and all this new contract stuff? The White Sox are like, we still have our young core all locked up, all ready to go. We don't have to worry about them hitting free agency. The Athletics are saying the same thing with a guy like Jacob Wilson now. So really, I think that's honestly what these low market teams are trying to do. Then maybe post 2027, they're not low market teams anymore. Maybe they become a top. I mean, we're talking about like teams like the Reds and the White Sox who play in weak divisions. Do you know how easy it is for them to just flip that division and get to the top? It's not like we're talking about the Rays to take the top spot. It's not like we're saying the Rockies are going to climb the ladder. It's not like we're saying the Nationals are going to come out of nowhere and be the top team. We're talking about two of the weakest divisions in all of sports. It is very possible. It is very possible for either one of these AL and NL Central teams to make that wild card spot. For the White Sox, it's not going to be this year, I don't think, but maybe even next year. You could see it. They just have to compete with a team like the Guardians, a team like the Tigers, who aren't like that strong, honestly. They just get lucky. I mean, the biggest thing is the Tigers and the Guardians play the White Sox every year, and the White Sox have been horrible.
Yeah.
It's free wins. It's free wins, but now you improve your team, you're getting some of those wins back. It's definitely possible.
Oh yeah, and and also to the point with the A's, the nomadic A's and the White Sox, they're locking up, and a lot of other teams are doing this too. The strategy, they're locking up your core guys. And the nomadic A's, they want to have their core set before they find their home or start playing their games in Las Vegas. It's 2028.
Well, Ken just brought it up here. So the A's have laid the ground floor of the their new stadium in Vegas. The construction is moving fast. A's are retaining players because they can't show up to Vegas with it. Yeah, that's true, Ken. And actually, they're making moves this all season too, which is cool. They're adding players to the team they already have, and they have great young talent. Obviously
prospects.
Yeah, prospects. And hopefully the pitching can come around. They have pretty good pitching, but I think the hitting is above. To be honest, the hitting is right now much better than the pitching. I just want to see them pitching drop more, in my opinion. But when it comes to the hitting, I think that lineup could be scary eventually down the line. And obviously, you see what Nick Kurtz did last year. Amazing.
Oh, he's amazing.
Rookie of the year. And obviously, you got Jacob Wilson. And they just
don't forget Sotostrom.
Yes, they resigned Soderstrom. So yeah, they're exciting team, and obviously when they move to Vegas, it's be a new fresh start for them. And
yeah, but they're minus one arm in the rotation.
Who you talking? Oh,
Luis Severino.
Sevy?
No, Sevy.
He's still there.
Is
he still there? I thought there was talk of him going back to Mets or somewhere.
Yeah, that was just a talk. That's just talk.
Okay.
I mean, can we appreciate how good Kurtz's season was last year? I mean, in 117 games, this dude managed to hit 36 homers. He batted .290. His OPS was over 1,000, and he was only 22. Only 22. This guy could easily be the best first baseman in all of baseball. This guy easily could be better than Vladdy. I mean, there's no dominant first baseman really right now in baseball. What he did last year was the definition of dominance. I liked him out in Wake Forest. I liked him as a player. This is a guy who really had like not a ton of minor league experience under his belt. He was drafted a year prior to making his debut, didn't play a ton of minor league games at each level, just burst onto the scene. This guy is a superstar, and he is going to be a centerpiece. He is the centerpiece for that A's team, and I really like them building a good supporting cast because, like Nick, I'm a baseball fan. I want to see good baseball. And, he's got his partner in crime, Jacob Wilson, who's that nice little scrappy hitter. Started the All-Star game actually this year as a rookie, Jacob Wilson, and what a great contract. His AAV is only it's only $7 million, 10 years, 70 mil they paid him. He's only 23. He batted 311 last season.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a really, really good duo they got right here. He has the lowest strikeout rate in all of baseball. You add maybe a few more rotational pieces into this lineup, and you have a good team. Again, not the best division, the AL West. The Astros are kind of a flop. You don't really know what you're getting out of the Rangers. The Mariners are probably winning that division, but don't count out those A's. They have a good little team working right now. You could possibly see them by the trade deadline looking to acquire some big starting pitcher to really make that push for the wild card.
Yeah.
You know, George has a point there. George does have a point. It's almost like when the A's had Barry Zito, Tim Hudson, and who was the other guy?
Matt Cain.
Was it Matt Cain?
And Zito.
No, it was Barry Zito, Tim Hudson, and there was one more guy, the starting three.
Mark Mulder.
Mark Mulder. Thanks, Joe.
5 seconds of Joe.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely. No, George, you have a great point where it's like it's almost exciting, just like that time where it's like, wow, this is like very refreshing. It's like you haven't seen this, and it's like, and you see all this like talent that's promising. It's amazing. It's like you see that, and it's like, wow, this is why it's like you don't have to be a Yankee fan in order to see what's going on with other teams. It's I like the A's, what they're doing right now. They're investing in their future, and I love what they're doing. So good point, George.
And a
little like Moneyball.
Yeah.
Maybe in 20 years they're gonna make a Moneyball too about the A's, how they handle the lockout, how they get all these nice little players. I mean, sounds familiar to me.
Absolutely.
You look at it though, when they did with the Barry Zito and all those guys. Remember, they still had Jermaine Dye.
Mm-hmm.
They still had Jeremy Giambi. Oh, he was toward the end of his career.
God rest his soul.
Jason Giambi.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an exciting team, and baseball was exciting back then with a lot of different teams everywhere.
Got to bring words back to baseball. You want baseball exciting?
Well,
how about balls going 500 feet and guys hitting 60 homers a year?
Yeah, you know what we don't miss is, remember, everybody was having this. They had kayaks in the bay outside of Candlestick Park.
Yeah. San Francisco. Yeah,
because Barry Bonds would always hit home. But we don't have that right now. We don't got somebody hitting home runs into the bay.
Got Devers.
I mean, Judge could probably do it. Devers could do it too from the home, but
Devers needs to get his head on straight first before doing anything.
Right.
I think Devers is a little underrated right now. Honestly, I think Devers is still a very good player.
He missed a good opportunity of learning from one of the best first basemen in Giants history. He didn't take that. What was I going to say? Go back to the rotation. Tim Hudson, Mark Mulder, and the third one. Say it again. I forgot the
Barry Zito.
Yeah. So
he was also a Giant, San Francisco Giant.
And then wasn't Zach Greinke brought up
on the A's?
Oh no, he was Royals, right?
No, he was on the Royals. Yeah,
Royals,
Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Brewers, Astros for a little bit.
That movie Moneyball with Brad Pitt. Look, you had very, very good movie, but you also had Tejada, you had Chavez, you had a lot of supporting players around that. But the point of that too, even they didn't even mention Zito, they didn't mention Mulder or Tim Hudson. They mentioned Billy Koch, who was a great reliever. Also the submarine reliever. Forgot his name.
Is it something Lopez, right?
He was he was I don't think it was Lopez. He had like ultra submarine pitcher that players passed on because of his like unorthodox movement, his pitching movement.
Oh yeah, no, he had a lower arm angle than Young Kim.
Yeah, much lower. I forgot his name. But yeah, that it was just about. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that movie, but like it was just a little, exaggerated, but it was mostly based on, I guess, like pre-analytic, like or modern analytic stuff on pitchers that other teams passed on. But right now, it's very interesting how it's the A's are making noise and the White Sox are making noise, and I just love that. And it's almost like Moneyball Part 2, where it's like these guys are just we're done being like the bottom of the totem pole. We want to compete right now. So good. I love this.
But yeah, I gotta head out, guys.
Oh, thank you, Sean.
Everything kind of late, but yeah.
It's not work. Stay safe.
All right. Yeah, it's still freezing over here.
Oh, oh my God. Stay safe and stay warm. Yeah. Oh,
yes.
Yeah,
Chad Bradford.
Okay.
Christopher, thank you. Yeah, he got it right. Chad Bradford. Yep. Ultra sidearm guy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one thing I was going to bring up with Zito, Mulder, Hudson, obviously 3 great pitchers. The funny thing is that they were not overpowering though. They mixed their pitches, and I mean obviously early in their career they're overpowering, but later in their careers they were not as overpowering. But they had longevity though. They had long seasons, and those top 3 back in the day was crazy. So.
Yeah, it was almost funny too. Like it's almost once they went their separate ways, they pretty much like disintegrated. You know what I mean? Like Barry Zito, once he went to the Giants, he really didn't like perform himself. Tim Hudson, he went to the Braves. He didn't really, they all did their respectful numbers, but they didn't really dominate. Like Mark Mulder, I don't remember if he went on another team. If you guys can remind me, that'd be great.
Oh, he went to the Cardinals.
He did. Okay. So he did go to the Cardinals. I don't know his stats on the Cardinals, but even with that too, it's like when they all went their separate ways, I don't know if Mulder was he on the All-Star? I don't know if he was on the All-Star team. I don't remember, but it's just that once they were close-knit together on the team, they performed better than when they went their separate ways. It was very interesting.
He was a 2-time All-Star in 03 and 04.
Mark Mulder?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So he was an All-Star with the with the A's only. So
okay.
He was with the Cardinals when they won in 06, but I don't think he was on the roster actually when it happened. I think he was injured if I remember.
Oh, Mark Mulder?
Yeah.
With the Cardinals or
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I think
he was there during 06 when they won, but he wasn't I think actively on the roster.
Yeah.
If I remember, I think it was something of an injury. I mean, I can look it up real quick. I remember that being an injury at some point.
So how about like I remember Barry Zito too? Did he have like 1 or 2 years with good years with the Giants, and then he just went down? And Tim Hudson too with the the Braves. I'm sorry. If you could check that out too, I'm very curious. I don't think they had a full consistent year with those teams as well.
Yeah, ready for this throwback name from speaking of Cardinals. Remember Rick Ankiel?
Oh yeah,
what a player he was. A pitcher and hitter. I think
outfielder turned pitcher. Yep.
Yeah. Before this guy had an underrated career. I love Rick Ankiel. He's like the throwback player of baseball, in my opinion too. But you can go way back too. But in his era when he was playing, Rick Ankiel, I mean he can play ball and he's back. He's doing a lot of podcasts now, a lot of things. So
awesome
to him, yeah. That's a name that no one talks about anymore.
Yeah, outfielder turned pitcher. Yeah.
Yep. Chris said Hudson close to overpowering, good fastball, heavy sinker, and then he said Zito, one of the best curveballs ever.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Speaking of Zito, he's a musician now. He plays music, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah. I think
he's on a chef.
Just on Mark Mulder, he was injured. He actually had to get surgery on his rotator cuff, so he was out for. He didn't get to play in the World Series.
Gotcha. Okay.
I remember there being an injury. I just didn't remember exactly what it was.
Victor brought up J.R. Richard. He said always reminded me of Vita Blue.
Ooh, Vita Blue. That's a good pitcher.
Yeah.
It's one of the all-time greats. But yeah, definitely some shifting in the MLB. Definitely some good guys to keep an eye on. The question is, guys, all these teams have fun, exciting names. What about the Yankees, though?
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of just running back, the same thing. I mean, I'm honestly not as upset as a lot of Yankee fans. I know a lot of people are kind of all throwing their hands up in the air, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to be excited to watch. I'm still going to be here for it and all that. I don't know how big of a problem the offense is, honestly. My biggest concern is Austin Wells.
Yeah.
It's, can he be consistent? Can he just hold his own? I know, like, the 20 homers is great, but we don't need 20 homers.
No.
We got 6 guys in the lineup who can hit 20 homers. We need more base hits out of him, which he showed that a little bit in the postseason, but we need more in the regular season from Austin Wells. Like, it's great you can hit 20 homers. Ryan McMahon can, and he's not doing anything for us with the bat. A Trent Grisham, if he repeats that year, that would be fantastic. But at the end of the day, you got Rice and you got Jazz. You got all these lefties who will do similar things. Trent Grisham's a good player. Is he the right player for the Yankees? I'm not so sure. I think he would have been the perfect Met, Trent Grisham. That would have been the guy, but obviously that ship sailed. But honestly, I'm going to be like the Yankee salesperson. Here's the pitch why we should still be intrigued with this Yankee season. The first name is the guy I was with over the weekend. It's Ben Rice.
Mm-hmm.
You should be excited for a real season of Ben Rice because what he did last year was really unexpected. If you told me last year at opening day that Ben Rice was going to come out, hit 26 homers, and basically force his way into the lineup, whether he was a first baseman or a catcher, I would have looked at you funny. This dude he had the fun 3-homer game when he played that first half of his rookie season, but then he was bad. He was sent down. He wasn't on the World Series roster. He didn't play in the playoffs. He was an afterthought almost. You remember all this hype we had with Austin Wells. He was our opening day leadoff hitter. We brought back Goldschmidt, who hit well in the first few series. He went back to back with Judge and Bellinger. We were excited with Bellinger and with Goldschmidt and Wells, but then they fell off the cliff, and we turned to Ben Rice, and Ben Rice never turned back. And we know how unlucky this guy was. I mean, just so frustrating. His average exit velo was the 95th percentile in all of MLB. He's averaging 93 miles per hour on his exit velo, which is insanely good. His barrel percentage is really high. His hard hit percentage is really high. And these are not the stupid analytics that the Yankees front office use. These are the analytics that are saying, at what percentage is Ben Rice barreling up the baseball? At what percentage is Ben Rice hitting the ball off, is hitting the crap out of the ball? Those are numbers I like to look at. I don't care about the other stupid stuff, but I'm looking at just the raw talent with Ben Rice. It's not like he's like striking out a ton. It's not like he's hitting pop-ups. He's just hitting lineouts. Yeah. And I think it's going to come with experience. It's going to come with time, but he had his time, man. He's going to have a full year next year. The one thing I need is better at-bats, more complete at-bats, not first pitch swing, and maybe work the pitcher a little bit. But that's reason one. Ben Rice is going to be exciting to watch this season. He hit 26 last year in a weird season. Look for him to get over 30 this year. Maybe even 35 you could see from Ben Rice. Get excited about the kid. Some other guys, I mean, of course, you got Judge. Do I need to say more? He's going to put on a show for us. We're going to have a whole season of Giancarlo Stanton, who turned into Barry Bonds in the second half of last year. I'm excited to see what Big G can do for us. I'm excited to see Oswaldo Cabrera back in the lineup. Lots of energy, lots of passion. He's gonna honestly compete with Caddy at shortstop. He's probably even gonna compete with McMahon at third. One way or another, he's gonna probably sneak his way into this lineup. Don't be surprised if he's there on opening day. Bellinger's back, but what you really should be getting excited for, it's this pitching rotation, guys. That's what all our eyes should be on. We got Cam Schlittler ready to go for a full season in 2026. That's what we should be excited about. We're going to have Garrett Cole back. Now, Garrett Cole, he's going to miss some time, but we're eventually going to have one of the best pitchers in all of baseball back in Garrett Cole, who's going to lead this team. You're finally going to see Max Fried and Garrett Cole going pound for pound in the same rotation, and they're going to be supported by Carlos Rodon and Cam Schlittler. And that fifth guy in your rotation, it's going to be a mix of Ryan Weathers. You're going to get Luis Gil, Will Warren, and I love Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. I want to see him get some MLB innings. I don't want Yarbrough getting starts. You know why? Because Tim Hill's arm almost fell off last year. Our only lefty in the bullpen. Put Yarbrough in the bullpen. Keep him there. And call up Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. Let's see what he's got. He's not ranked our number one pitching prospect, but I honestly think by far he's the best pitcher in the farm we have. He's our most ready pitching prospect. So I think we call him up. We have him make our spot starts, and then possibly later on, he could work his way into this rotation. He's so exciting, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. And pitching wins you games. Pitching wins you playoff games. Pitching wins championships. You're going into the playoffs possibly without having to throw out there Luis Gil and Will Warren. Those are guys you trade or move to the bullpen. You have the luxury of doing that when you're the Yankees at the trade deadline, because you're by the deadline. Hopefully you have Cole, Fried, Rodon, Schlittler, and then that wild card fifth man in the rotation. Could it be Gil? Could it be Warren? Could it be Weathers? Or could it be Elmer Rodriguez Cruz? Whoever it is, the difference is you don't have to lean on them to be an everyday pitcher. You have better men for the job now this season. You don't need Gil to go every fifth day. He's a fine pitcher, but it's an upgrade when you got a full season of Cam Schlittler, when you have Garrett Cole back. It's such an upgrade. We're going to have one of the best rotations in all of baseball, possibly the best in all of baseball. You move Will Warren or Luis Gil or both into the bullpen. You strengthen the bullpen. And this is an exciting team. And the last thing, it's the chemistry. They don't hate each other. They're not the Mets. They're vibing with each other. You got Jazz in the clubhouse. You got Rosario in the clubhouse, who's a fantastic clubhouse guy. You got the captain. This is just a fun team. They love playing with each other. There's going to be some firepower. Last year was just such a weird season, guys. I just want to forget about it mostly. It was such a weird season just to watch, and I'm just ready to go for this season. It's always fun. I'm always very optimistic when we get close to spring training, and then usually by April, May, I'm very negative. So right now you're in the optimistic stretch of George. Who knows what will happen by mid-spring, but right now you're seeing the good side of me. You're seeing good cop right now. But should that change?
Oh,
possibly so.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey,
What's up?
Welcome to the
What's
stream.
welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Damon.
I'm in what's up? Yeah. How's everyone doing?
Good. What about
I'm
you?
Good. Yeah, I was watching the Knicks game and they were fantastic. I just wanted to come on and say that Evan did a phenomenal job calling the
Thank you,
game.
man.
It was a pleasure watching you for the game. You're better than most other color commentators out there.
Not like
No, not Mike Breen, but yeah, no. You just did a great job, and I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl on Sunday. And yeah,
Hey, Damon, I'm gonna be in San Francisco this week, so I'll try and get you some good content for your Patriots.
Hell
Damon.
yeah, that sounds great. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool, guys. Just want to pop on and say, great job, and looking forward to seeing more streams in the future and more Super Bowl content.
Yeah, and
So,
Good to see you, brother.
We
Go
got you
Patriots.
part
Good
of
night.
the team too. Yep.
Take it easy.
You too, man.
But speaking of programming notes first, before we go, Joe, I'm gonna programming notes is, guys, please continue liking, subscribing to this channel. A lot of big things are happening, and please continue liking, subscribing to our Job of the Mouth show. Big things are happening there, and also please stay tuned. Big things are happening with my nation's best NIL company, brand deals company. So stay tuned. We're working on some big things over there. And also, we got some guests coming up I want to bring up that my team and I booked for this show. So for Wednesday, February 4th, my team and I booked Phil Cuzzy, our client, MLB umpire. He'll be joining this show February 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And February 5th, we got Eugenia I always forget the last name, but Kamenza. She's a Russian actress and also a comedian. So she'll be joining on this show Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So tune in, guys. Get your questions ready for the 4th and the 5th. Those will be fun. And then February 16th, my team and I booked Gary Reasons, two-time Super Bowl champion from the New York Giants. Stay tuned for that. I know Johnny's excited for that, and Evan is excited, all Giant fans. So it's going to be a fun one there. And then February 17th, we also booked Tommy Green, former Phillies pitcher. He is obviously a no-hit king. He threw a no-hitter throughout his career, so he'll be joining February 17th. And then February 18th, we also booked my work colleague, Bria Frisbee from our nation's best company, NIL deal. So she'll be joining here on February 18th. So guys, stay tuned. A lot of things are happening. So
all that in one sitting. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, right?
Really.
Like I said, my team and I have endless possibilities. More to come for you guys. So stay tuned.
So Johnny Salami had an interesting week. So he joined the morning show. He hosted the morning show.
He did his first interview.
My first interview.
Bernie Kosar.
It was a fun week. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the highlight of the week was Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, guys,
that was an awesome interview.
Nut.
He's very knowledgeable about mental health and taking care of yourself, and he hit the nail on the head. Like everything he said is everything I stand by, and it was an amazing interview. So if you haven't listened to it, please go back and watch it.
Reviews are on.
There's still people that watch a couple of times a day. It's amazing.
Reviews were off the charts, and also we're hoping to have him at Super Bowl week this week. So hopefully we can see him there. But guys, he spoke a lot about his health. Man, it was amazing. I'm glad that we can help out with that. And like I said, the views were off the charts. That thing, and obviously Johnny did a great job with this first interview. He said he was going to be nervous. He wasn't nervous. He did pretty great with the flow, and all of you guys did great. Obviously I was on the stream too, but I mean, I think that this, out of all the guests that we brought on for you guys, I think this was the most inspiring one, and also the most. I think we got most out of that one. I think when it came to, like, he explained everything like amazing, and obviously the health and the diet, and it was an amazing stream. So,
and Chef Nick, tell everybody what you got cooking for Thursday night after the 7:00 stream.
Yeah, I just want to bring up what a great week it was. Wow, like a lot of guests on here. Johnny, great job, absolutely bang out job, my friend. And yeah, we had Placido Polanco, we had Bernie, we had so many guests that we just rocked and rolled with that. But the upcoming week in regards to that too, this week, wow, tomorrow's Monday. Oh my God. Okay, well, this upcoming week, so we have a lot coming on. I'm going to, guys, fill in the blanks for me, but I'm going to shoot towards Thursday. We're going to do an interview with a comedian and actress NITHIN. If you can remind me her name.
I'm gonna bring it up right now. I have it with you. It's Eugenia Kuzmina.
Okay,
she's
nice
Russian.
little ring to it.
She's Russian. Yeah.
And then also that Thursday night too, it's gonna be me and Katerina Michio with Joe as well, doing Super Bowl recipes as well afterwards. So that's gonna be a good time as well as part of the entertainment show back to back. So what's her name again? One more time, so people.
Yeah, Eugenia Kuzmina.
Okay, all right, interesting. So
by the way, what happened to Evan?
He
just left.
It wasn't. No, I didn't.
Here he is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
come on, man.
What happened? It just like went off.
All right, whatever. Yeah. So let's talk about the Super Bowl a little bit.
Wait.
Yeah, I also want to shout out Jimmy. He actually gave me the what's it called? The idea of doing the Super Bowl recipes. So
yes.
Thank you, Jimmy, very much. Yeah. So I for some reason I didn't think about that, but thank you for your idea. I appreciate that. So shout out to you, my friend. I appreciate that. I just want to bring up really quick too in regards to the Yankees. So yes, I'm not forcing everyone to like what's on paper right now, but this is what we have. And I'm not forcing anyone to, this is what we have to like. As a true Yankee fan, this is what we have, unless there's more trades or more signings. I don't know. But I do like what we have, in my opinion. It's just they have to show that on the field for themselves. So I mentioned this past couple of streams too. You just never know what's going to happen. They can go great the first half, do bad the second half, do bad the first half, and do great the second half. You don't know what's going to happen. So as a Yankee fan, you could be like, oh, wow, they don't have anyone else. Let's just look. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we have coming in. So the only way to do that is like, you can't be like, okay, I wish we had this player. Well, that ship has sailed. It's gone. And, we've talked about the two like plenty of times. Like, oh, I wish I would have Bichette. I wish I would have this guy and this guy, but it's over with. So we need to sort of like get over that hump. So right now it's getting into the spring training season pretty much. Well, today's February. Geez, I was going to say it's like the middle of January. Oh, Lord. All right. Time's flying. Okay. So I think we should just we need to just pretty much see what the Yankees have with their spring training invites and what we have with their roster right now, and see what they can do to do better in every way. Again, on paper, you can't really say, oh, Yankees don't have anything. You can say that in your own right on paper, but you just don't know what's going to happen. Again, I mentioned Nick Torres. I mentioned Paul DeJong. You just don't know. What if they make the team? What if they contribute? What if they're on the World Series roster? I know I'm just being hopeful in every way, but you just never know. So I think we should just maybe, and I'm not forcing anyone. You guys have every right to, disagree, and, just every right to feel whatever you have to feel. But even with the pitching, but mostly like I know we're all in agreement with like there's a lot of holes in their offense, but I think right now we need to see them produce on the field instead of just seeing their names on paper, because that's not going to really do anything. It's like the emotions are gone right now. It's up to them. They need to perform. We said our piece right now since after the Yankees got eliminated until now. We said our piece. We said our frustrations. We said everything about that. That is gone. Now we have to root for our team. This is it. If they do bad, we have every right to be upset. But if they do good, that's it. So this is their product on the field right now. So that's it. That's all I got. So we look, us Yankee fans, we have every right to be annoyed. We have every right to be angry, every right to be disgusted. And look, even if they're on like a 5-game losing streak, you guys have every right to be like, oh, they suck. But if they're on a 5-game losing streak, just like the Knicks, but they're resilient, which they have a 6-game winning streak, that's a thing. So you have to pick and choose your battles a little bit there. So look, it's almost time. It's almost time. So let's just get behind the team. Let's especially let's rock and roll, man. I do see some good things. I always do for my team. I never want to put them down or sweep them under the rug. So we do have I think we have coming in. I always have to say as a Yankee fan that maybe we do have something going on. We don't know.
Right in front of us.
Exactly, George. Put the words on my mouth.
Hey, it's right in front of us. Come on.
We'll see.
Come on. Let's go. Come on.
We shall see.
We are savages in the box. Come on.
That's it.
They should know better. Come on.
That's it, my friends.
But speaking of the Yankees do have a better bench now potentially. If they have a great spring training, I think Joe and I discussed is the locks are Seth Brown and Paul if everything goes well. And then also I'm looking forward to see these. Like I said, I keep saying this is a most intriguing Yankee spring training this year, especially with Nick Torres and all that. But not only that, but the young players and also they signed good. Actually, I'm looking forward to seeing the outfielder how he does. What's his name? Now I forget. He came from the Dodgers. He's a highlight reel.
We released him.
Oh, they released him. Yeah,
it was Michael Ciani. We released him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
fine by me.
When we traded for the pitcher Savali for Rumfield, I think we designated him Ciani for assignment. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sounds music to my ears. The bench piece that will do wonders for us is Ahmed Rosario.
Yeah,
that's where the money's at. You're like Nick Torres is cool. It's a fun story. When he's a grandpa, it's gonna be really cool for him to tell that to his grandkids. Yeah. But honestly, you're gonna have Oswaldo back. You're gonna have Rosario. That's your bench. I mean, Oswaldo and Rosario can play first to back up Rice. Really, you got those two who could play all over the infield and outfield. What you need is a backup catcher. That's what they need to find. They have the infielders. They have the outfielders. I'm okay with an Austin Slater coming back. Just I saw they were interested in Ty France. I love that move.
I don't want Slater.
The Yankees, but you need to get a right-handed backup catcher right now. That's got to be high priority. The bench is really good right now. Honestly, you have two of the best platoons in the game with Oswaldo and Rosario. Both could even get some starts. I think Oswaldo has a good chance to be a starting spot here on opening night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good bench. I don't think we're gonna need to call on Nick Torres. We definitely didn't need Ciani or whatever his name is. He's awful. I'm happy we honestly got rid of him. I didn't really see anything with him. Seth Brown, though, he's another lefty, but he could honestly be someone every now and then to put in the lineup. I mean, Stanton's not going to be able to play every game.
Yeah.
So maybe he takes the spot of Stanton some days at the DH spot. He could play a little first. So maybe days you want to give Rice the spot at DH, get him off his feet a little bit. That's maybe something you could do. A lot of interesting moves. Ty France is a guy I like, but bottom line, you got all these great outfielders and infielders. You got to get someone to back up the catching spot, or maybe even someone to be your new catcher. Like I'm not a big Austin Wells fan. I've always been, but it's just hard to keep supporting him.
Yeah. And George, great points, but also watch out for Seth Brown. And I think he was a big when he had a great run with the A's, and he was a Yankee killer also. So I think Seth Brown could be a key to this. But funny story, actually, we booked Bip Roberts on the show, former baseball player, and he calls A's games, and when Seth Brown was on the team, he called it. I forgot the nickname that he gave. Joe, do you remember the nickname that Bip gave to Seth Brown? Sarge, right? Oh, Sarge. There you go, Sarge. So he told the story here on the show, and And then the funny thing is, while he was on the show, that's when Seth Brown signed the Yankees that day.
Yeah, that was fun.
Crazy.
That was what a coincidence that was.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, listen, we're getting close, guys. February 21st. Oh, what do we got here? Here's another one. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, read it.
You can read it. Like,
breaking news: my team and I just booked our client, ice hockey player Ali Thornstrom.
Yeah.
For NY Yankee Mania show on Tuesday, February 3rd at 11:30 Eastern. You guys will enjoy her as she's the best.
And check and go to the other comment I just put underneath it. No, yeah.
She currently holds the PHF record for goals scored in a single season. She has always played for the United States national team. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, NITHIN, and your team. So she's coming on this Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, February 3rd, 11:30 a.m. Eastern.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. That should be a great interview. Really, really. How long has she been with the team?
So she's been there for a while, and then she's been I think 2 years in the U.S. team, national team, but she doesn't know about this year. So,
okay.
She still plays ice hockey though. So,
oh, that's awesome. Well, looking forward to it. That should be that get hockey in there and talk about her adventure and adventure. So that should be really cool. Thank you, NITHIN, and looking forward to it.
Yep. You guys.
While you're in San Francisco.
When you guys go live, it'll be 8:30 my time. So, but yeah, you guys get your questions ready for her. She's the best. You guys are gonna enjoy her. She's excited for her too. So
awesome. Well, thank you, and no, we appreciate it. Well, guys, we've had a couple of long streams today, so we have some final thoughts from everybody as we got a big week coming up.
Yep.
Let's start with George. Start us off.
I'll bad lead off to close out the night. Yeah, I mean, we're finally gonna have something to talk about, guys. Not gonna be the same old, just breaking down lineups and stuff and whatever. Getting excited over Mexican League MVPs. We're finally gonna have spring training. We're really gonna have stuff to break down, and we could all see it already happening. And the show's just gonna shoot up once we get some games going and everything. We got some real good Yankee content to talk about. We're going to really be rocking and rolling. You think we're going crazy now? Wait till you see when we're a few nights away from opening day. We're really going to start moving. And then before you know, we'll be in the midst of the season. And every day we're going to have something else to talk about, which is going to be so much fun. And we're just preparing for that. And then obviously we got some game being played next week. I think it's called the Super Bowl or something.
Yep.
It's supposed to be a pretty big deal or whatever. But that should be a lot of fun covering that here. Evan's going to do the play-by-play. It's going to be loads of fun, cap off a great NFL season. And pretty much once the Super Bowl ends, we're right into baseball season. After the Super Bowl, we're all in, pitchers and catchers. Everyone's going down to some nice warm weather while we're stuck up here, 15 degrees. But, once the Super Bowl is coming around, that's when you really know it's just about time for baseball. Everything's starting to defrost unless you're in the Northeast and you still have a foot of snow on your front lawn, which is beautiful to just look at every day. Lots of ice to just slip and fall on. It's fantastic. I love this weather. But yeah, we're right up and ready for it. I'm excited for it. It's my favorite time of year. Again, still in my happy mood right now. Still nice and happy. I think I'm really happy because nothing bad has happened yet. I got no reason to be mad yet. When they make me mad, I'll be mad. But so far, nothing bad has happened yet. Hopefully, we'll have a great season, though.
Hopefully.
Awesome. Thanks for the take, George, and glad you're feeling better, and we hope that you have a wonderful, strong week this week. And I know you said you were off tomorrow, huh?
Yeah. Tomorrow's President's Day, right?
No, it's just kind of. I mean, I don't really know why we're off. I mean, I think there was like some event for the school for like incoming students next year. And they basically, the teachers were working. So they basically, they were just like, you know what? Everyone take the day off tomorrow.
Yes.
Enjoy a nice 3-day weekend. And I was like, wow, I'm not complaining. I had the same reaction when Trent Grisham got that qualifying offer. You're talking to me? Wow, $22 million. Oh, Monday's off? Okay. That sounds perfect.
That sounds like the minor league system.
Victor's got breaking news. Yeah, that happened earlier, Victor. Arizona Cardinals hired Mike LaFleur as the new head coach. Yep, that's a good hire. I like that. Obviously, with the young team. So he's an offensive-minded coach. He's going to help Kyle Murray, hopefully. Yeah, that happened earlier today. So all the coaching vacancies are pretty much filled because the Raiders are expected to hire the Kubiak from the Seahawks after the Super Bowl. So let's see.
Awesome. All right, Johnny Salami, you go next.
Yeah, we're a week away from the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Excited for that.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Around this time.
Now it'll be over, baby. That's it. Yeah. And then it's time for baseball.
Champion crowned. So I'm excited. Just like George said, as soon as Super Bowl is over, baseball is right around the corner.
Yep.
We're about 8 days away from pitchers catchers reporting. I'm excited for that. I do have some concerns with the Yankees, but I'm going to be positive. I'm going to stay positive going into this, and then as the games go along and if they have any bad losses, then you'll hear some negativity come out. But I'll stay positive from now on until that happens. I'm excited. Once baseball starts, you start to get the play-by-play calls here at NY Yankee Mania, which would be huge. More opportunities for us. You're going to see pregame and postgame shows, which I'm excited about, and hope to see some of our old viewers come back once baseball starts. So let's go Yankees. Like and subscribe, and let's do it.
Awesome.
Well said.
Hey, who's going to go next?
I'll go.
You want to go? Go ahead.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys for a good stream. Back-to-back streams. The NBA game was great, and then this show was good too. Awesome talking about sports, everything like that. Great guests coming up next week too. Phil Cuzzy, looking forward to that.
Yep.
Just to make my Super Bowl prediction real quick, and I want everyone else to say who they think is going to win, but I have Seattle winning this game 21-17.
No.
That's my prediction. So thank you guys.
All right. And we'll see you in some of the morning shows this week. I haven't.
Yep.
Awesome.
Tuesday, Friday.
So are you joining Allie's thing on Tuesday?
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Sounds good to me.
And NITHIN, have a great time in San Francisco.
Thank
have
you.
a safe flight.
Yeah. I have a morning flight tomorrow at 7 a.m. My Uber's coming at 3:45. I was going to take the train, but I guess I said let me just take the Uber. 3:45 in the morning Uber. So, it should be fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the players that I know down there. Obviously, we got other people going there too, and then obviously looking to connect with new people down there and go from there.
Awesome. Well, we really, really hope you have a great time, and looking forward to hopefully Saturday you and Marnie coming on.
Yeah, so I'm going to be with. I'm hoping to be with Marnie on Saturday, or I'm going to reach out to her and see what we can do, and then hopefully Saturday me and her and I can join live from there for the show. But shout out to everyone in the chat. Victor, I want to. Let me know. Come to the when I'm there. I'll let you know when I'm fully settled. Because when I'm at the convention center, maybe you can come meet me there at the convention center. But shout out to the chat. You guys did a great job interacting with us today. Obviously, shout out to Evan. He did a fantastic job calling his first NBA game. Knicks Lake. I was about to say Celtics. Knicks Lakers. What a game though. That was a great game. But kudos to Evan. Great job. And also now we had a great stream just now with George, Johnny, Sean, Chef Nick, Evan, and Joe. Great job, guys, as always. Thank you, Jason. So guys, continue liking and subscribing to this channel and also our Job on the Mouse show. Big things are happening, and obviously we're filling up the guest list for you guys, so stay tuned. A lot of things are happening, so we're putting Joe to work even more.
Yeah. It never ends. Believe me, it's great.
Guys, like I said, a lot of things are happening, and like George said, once Yankees baseball season starts, that's when everything will kick up for you guys, and hopefully Yankees have a good season. I predict them between 94 to 98 wins. I think they're good enough to do that, but everything has to go well. So let's see what happens there, and obviously like I said, continue liking, subscribing, and thank you. Thank you, Cruz, and we're there. We're hopefully we have a lot of events outside of the convention center this year, and then we have to do some of our clients that we book, they're going to be there, so we have a lot of things going there. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, so finally, and the final is coming up right now. Jacob in Jersey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Anyway, it's all about Chef Nick.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys very much. Wow, yes, absolutely long day. Good job, Evan. Absolutely bang out job today, man. Great. Very good job, and very good surprise for the halftime show, right? All right, that was nice.
Awesome.
Wow, that was great. Look, it's we're almost there, man. We're almost there. I have a lot of Aaron Boone jokes. I have a lot of Brian Cashman jokes. I have a lot of Hal Steinbrenner jokes and Yankee jokes. I'm saving it, man. I am not doing that now. I'll save it when the time is right. But as of now, I'm sticking with the Yankees. Whatever they have right now, this is what I got. And I'm just going to root for them. It's up to you guys to hate them, to love them, to just to ignore them, to not buy their merch, not go to the games. That's fine. That's up to you. Yep. But I know what I'm going to do. I'm still going to root for them. I'm still going to, root for my team. That's just the way I am. So, but I'll always be my sarcastic self, and I'll always make fun of them when the time is right, which I did last season. But in a nice way, and just like the nice way, you guys have to smash, stomp, punch. I want you to kill this like button, support and share everything in regards to that. Domesticated violence is a great thing unless it's polite. So do that. And if you don't like domesticated violence, then you need to do murder. George, cover your ears. You need to do murder, and you need to do murder in a safe way. When I say murder, you need to be a Ted Bundy, or you need to be a Jeffrey Dahmer, devour. I want you to I was going to say more. I want you to like and devour and eat this like button. I want you to share this constantly. Dig this like button 6 feet under, dig it up, like it up, dip it, and bring it up back again. And I'm just throwing all like words out there right now. But all in all, I want you guys just to share this. You guys need to do this because we are a great channel. We're a special channel, and we have a great bunch of guys right in front of us, co-hosts, beautiful co-hosts. We did a great job tonight. So let's keep this going. And until next time, let's rock and roll. You guys are awesome. Let's keep it going, baby.
Hey, well said, Chef Nick. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Kendrick Lamar. He broke the record for the most Grammy wins by a rapper with 26. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar, one of the best.
I heard about that too. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar is one of the best out there. He is, to be honest, the top right now. Top of the game, the rap game, in my opinion. Right in this generation. 26. That's unheard of. 26.
26, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, panel. We came on a little bit late today, but it was a good reason for the Knicks-Laker game. You guys called for it. You wanted it. You got it. So we aim to please here in any way we can. So all we ask is press that like button, subscribe to us, and you're going to see more and more and more and more unbelievable content, action, you name it. We're going to have it here, all on NY Yankee Mania. So thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. God bless you all. God bless America. And remember, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. With NITHIN on his way to the Super Bowl. So let's wish him well, a safe trip. And I'm sure he's going to have a lot of surprises for us and for everything going on. And instead of enjoying himself, he's going to be doing is working. But
we'll enjoy it. So we got some nightlife parties going on there. So we'll enjoy it.
So. Yeah. Open that camera and show us, baby. That's what counts.
Yep.
But anyway, guys, good night again, and look forward to a big week here as we end next week with the Super Bowl. And you know what that means? The Yankees are around the corner, baby. Good night, everyone. Take care. We will see you 9:30 a.m. with coffee, bagels, and Yankee talk. Good night. Stay healthy.